Hello everybody, so welcome back to my channel. I am recording this video because it's the end of June and I can't believe we're already at the end of June, to be honest. Last month, in the beginning of this month I should say, I had made a video with my weight loss update and I had mentioned what I wanted out of my weight loss and what I wanted with my reading and what I wanted with my crafting and all that jazz. So unfortunately I didn't reach any of my goals. It's been a rough month, but that's okay. So I am going to be doing my monthly weight loss weigh-in on Monday, which would include my weight loss goals for the month. So to save time, I'm not going to put it here, but we will be talking about my reading and my crafting and some other little projects I got going on and goals I have for the month of July. Now, if I don't complete them, kind of like I didn't complete them this month, I'm going to try not to feel so bad about it, but I'm going to at least try to get half of them done because I didn't get as much done as I wanted to this month. So when we're talking about the arts and crafts, in that weigh-in video I did at the beginning of this month, I had showed that I was going to make a turtle macrame. I had showed that I was going to make a book nook diorama. I had two different cross stitches. One was a dragon cross stitch and one was a moon. And I had two diamond arts. One was a library and one was a quote. And did I have anything else? I also had my mini books as something I wanted done and my embroidery for the sweater for my book bowl challenge. I did my turtle macrame. I did some, I also had a paint by numbers that I had started but never finished. So I have some of that done. I have my turtle macrames done. I don't like it. My husband likes it. I want to try to make another one and see if I can do better. We'll see when I have time for that. And I did part of the book library, book nook diorama. I did part of, I did more of the dragon cross stitch, and that's about all I did on my crafts. Yeah, I definitely dropped the ball there. So hopefully this month I can be a little bit more successful. I want to still keep the same goals for arts and crafts. I'm not going to add any more. I'm not going to take any away, and see what I can get done. It's going to be rough because I have this whole calendar where I have a big table calendar, and I wrote down on this day I want to do this thing, on this day I want to have this completed, on this day I want to have this completed, and we'll see. We'll see if I don't burn out. We'll try. I'm trying. Now, as far as reading, I had about 12 books on my TBR. 13 if you count the book that my mom started to add to my list. I had started that book, didn't finish it because I'm reading at her pace. I'm finished with Yesteryear. I will be finishing it tonight. So by July it'll be done. So I finished Yesteryear. I read, let's see. I read Into the Fire, I read Hell to Pay, I read Nightfall, I read Fire Night, and Shame the Devil. And I also started Firestarter. So currently I'm about to finish Yesteryear. I am 100 pages into Firestarter. I am about 30 pages into Bitten, which is the one I'm reading with my mother. And I am, so yeah. It's not ideal. I did about half. I'm hoping to maybe finish a book on top of Yesteryear today. I don't know if I can do that. It's been a rough day running around for my son's doctors, and every mess that could happen in this house did happen, so I'm not going to try and stay up late again and finish books. So I'm going to be calm about it. I did pull my book bowl titles for the next set because I knew I was getting close. I know my posts aren't as close to where I am reading wise, but I did pull, so I know what I'm reading for my next set of books. So my TBR for this month will be the books I didn't finish last month, which is to finish Firestarter, to finish the book I'm reading with my mom, maybe. Again, I read on her pace, so it's just whatever. She's been a little busy, so we'll see on that one. Rule the Night, Bleed the Shadows, Claim the Dark, Dare to Play, Tempt the Madness, and I think those were it from last month's. And then what I'd like to add this month, and I am going to spoil some of the book bowl titles that I pulled out, not all of them, but some of them. The books that I would like to read this month, on top of those that I missed from this past month, would be Out for Blood, which is the last book in the series for Sadie Hunt. It just hasn't come out yet, so that's why I haven't read it. Well, I also am not caught up, but That's why it hasn't been mentioned before, but it is part of my previous book polls. So Out for Blood, Keeping Her Under, Deceit, Following, Descent, and Cirque Obscurum. It's a lot. I think it's about another 12 books again. That's fine by me. I like to push myself. If I don't finish it, I'm okay with it. I mean, I still read, what, 6 books this month? 7 books this month, because yesterday I forgot. So 7 books this month is pretty impressive. If I hadn't had taken last week off with my migraine and just feeling ill and all the busyness, I would probably maybe have not met my goal, because I was slowing down. Like, Nightfall did take me a little longer to read than I had anticipated, but I probably would have gotten like 90%, if not all, of my books done. So I'm sad, but that's okay. Wish me luck on all this, because I'm determined. I'm very much determined to get all these books done and to get the crafts done. Those are a little bit harder, because I have the embroidery for my sweater. I have a main one. I have maybe 9 patches, including the main embroidery for my sweater, to do already. 9 patches is a lot. So I have to figure all that out. And the books, I've read so many books for this book bowl. I have a lot to make. I had started making it, but then I didn't like how they were coming out, so I'm gonna redo it. Anyway, that is it. That is all I gotta say. That is my June review and goals for July. I'm hoping I can give a little bit more of an in-depth July review. I just a little in over my head right now. And hopefully when I come back in July, at the end of July, to tell you guys how I've done, it could be to tell you that a good chunk of my goal was completed. We'll see. Like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to my channel if you want to show your support and see more, and hit that notification bell to be informed every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.